Hey everybody, it's Chris Small, the owner of CMS Law Firm. Today we're going to talk about estate planning and cryptocurrency. Before we do that though, I want to remind you, as always, if you want to talk about this or anything else related to estate planning or probate, you can set up a time to talk with us over the phone for free by going to cmslawfirm.com. Okay, estate planning and crypto. So this, like all my other video topics, is a question I was asked today from actually a lawyer friend of mine. There's an extra lesson in this tip in this video today, which is look, the attorney that asked me this question, his name is Norman. To call him out, all of you that know Norman, awesome dude, fellow Kansan, but he is an attorney and he's a bankruptcy attorney. Instead of going out there and trying to find the answer on his own, he reached out to someone that actually knows what they are doing. If I had a bankruptcy question, I would reach out to him and ask him a question about bankruptcy. So, although it's great to do some research on your own, trying to learn things on your own, when you actually want to do stuff, when you want to take action, consult an expert in whatever it is that you want to do, whether it's law or I always use plumbing and automobiles when I talk about consulting experts, because I don't know anything about plumbing and I don't know anything about cars. But I digress. So he sent me a message. He said, hey Chris, I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning and I couldn't sleep. I was wondering, I was going down this rabbit hole of what if I die and how is my family going to find all my crypto that I have? He doesn't have a lot, so don't go stalking him, by the way. He doesn't have a lot. But he was just curious, as people are, about what would happen. I think he has some. He uses like some exchanges, like Coinbase. There's some other ones, and then I think you can also have cryptocurrency like in hard wallets, which are like literally like things where you store money, to crypto, and he was curious about whether or not my will, my trust, if they address cryptocurrency specifically. And what I told him was, for the most part, no. Just like nothing else is specifically called out in there unless it is to be called out to go to someone specifically. So for example, let's say you were just a family and when you died, you want everything to go to your kids. You would just say, I want everything to go to my kids. That includes your crypto. That includes everything. You wouldn't necessarily call it out specifically unless you wanted your crypto to go to your buddy, Fred, and everything else to go to your kids, something like that, okay? And he was wondering, though, about how people are supposed to know where to find everything, where to store everything, how to get access to everything, and all of those kinds of things. And there are a couple of different answers for this. The first answer is that, if you have crypto stored on like a hard drive, or like in a wallet, like a physical case, obviously or hopefully you've got that stored someplace secure, and you also know what the access codes are. These are the two things that you need to know to get access to those things. Where is it, and what are the access codes? What I told Norman was that when it comes to something like that, you're going to want to have your crypto stored someplace safe, and then you're going to want to let people know where it is. And just like if you had gold. Okay, crypto is the new gold, as they say. Just like if you had literal gold bars, you would have to store it somewhere, and you would want someone to know where that was stored. Say it's like in this safety deposit box, then you would want someone to know, go to the safety deposit box, that's where the gold is. Go to the safety deposit box, that's where the crypto is, right? And you would want to keep a ledger of this somewhere. And then you would want to keep those passcodes also somewhere. When it comes to like a Coinbase account or some other financial account, it's a little bit simpler. I don't know that you can always designate beneficiaries for those kinds of accounts, but you can always, what I suggest that he do, and this is, by the way, not the most technically savvy way that you can do this, but it's a way that will work. I invite my clients to use a service like LastPass. There are OnePass, I think, is also another one. There are a couple of other different things out there. Basically, secure password managers that are supposed to be ultra secure and all these kinds of things. I would store the information in there, maybe the access information in there, or a list of where your things are in there. And there is a way to set it up so that when you pass away, you can designate someone that can get access to all of that information. That way, while you're alive, you're the only one that knows how to get it. Then when you die, the person that you want to get it can get it, and then they can get access to all of their, all of your crypto or digital assets or any of that kind of stuff. Hopefully that makes sense. But to recap, if you have physical crypto, like on a hard drive or in a digital wallet or whatever, you want to make sure that people know where that's at. Just like if you have gold, and then you're going to want them to know where the access codes are or how to get access to the access codes in some way, shape, or form. You can hide those somewhere, you can put them somewhere. Like, it's up to you where you want to put those, okay? And then you have to just let people know how to get to them. For digital stuff, I would recommend using LastPass. There are some other things that are designed specifically for crypto. I was reading about them today, read about them a little bit in the past. They will do the job. They're set up specifically for crypto. In some ways, they are overkill. In some ways, I think tie up your assets, your crypto, which is sort of the opposite of the point of having cryptocurrency. So I'll let you just sort of Google around and find that stuff if you want, and then of course reach out if you want some help or if you have some specific questions on that. Okay, so that's the answer. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that was good. If it was, that's great. If it wasn't, leave a comment below, ask a question, shoot me an email, shoot me a message, ask me the questions. I'm happy to answer them. And that's it. But as always, if you do have more questions about this, if you want to speak specifically about what your philosophy, your strategy, how to deal with your stuff, you can set up a time to talk with me over the phone for free by going to cmslawfirm.com. As always, I'm Christopher Small. I'm the owner of CMS Law Firm. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you again soon. See ya.